Hello, everyone. This is your market update for Thursday, August 14th, 2025. Today, we're going to get initial claims. They've been pretty steady around 220,000, expected at 229,000. Producer price index for July is expected at 0.2%, and core PPI for July is expected at 0.3%. We'll see where that data comes in. Over to the charts, gold currently trading at $3,404. Pretty much in no man's land still. Prices will probably break one way or the other out of this triangle. I'm not sure which, but I think that will probably happen before the end of the month. Over to silver, currently trading at $38.37. We had that nice day yesterday, closed above 38.50. Now we're kind of paused here. Got to get some more upside follow through above 39 to really kick this rally off towards $40, I believe. Platinum currently trading at $1,363. Getting a little upside here, currently up 1.53%. Really got to get a couple closes above this price gap here at 1,375, I think, to get the ball rolling. And then a couple closes above 1,400 would support more upside. But right now, platinum is kind of lagging. Over to Bitcoin, it did hit a new all-time high. Prices hit, let's see here, overnight. 124,517. That's a new all-time high. Again, I think we'll probably see a pullback into September and then the final rally into a blow-off top in the fourth quarter. Bitcoin took out its 2021 high back in March of 2024. So prices peaked here around 69,000 in November of 2021. That was the fourth quarter of that year. And they took that out here briefly in March of 2024, consolidated. And here I'm going to give you a couple potential targets. So one way to measure target is when you see a consolidation with a V type nature, a V bottom here, you can take that depth of that correction and add it to the breakout, and that'll give you a potential target. It worked here. I'm not sure that it's going to work again, but if it does, that's going to put us at, I think I measured it at around 157 or 158,000. So the depth of the correction added to this breakout puts us at around 158,000 for a potential cycle top. And timing wise, I'm going to be looking at October. We'll see. Usually prices have peaked in November or December, but this year I'm looking at October for a potential top. We'll just have to see how this unfolds, but I'm watching that. Over to the number two cryptocurrency. This is Ethereum with a market cap of 569 billion. It peaked in 2021 at $4,867, and it is just now testing that area. Bitcoin broke above its high in 2024, and Ethereum's finally now just testing that. I think we're probably going to break through. What we could see is a brief temporary breakthrough, a pullback into September, and then the final rally. How high Ethereum goes, I'm not sure. I think we could probably go to 6,000, maybe to 6,500. I'll be watching that. And then lastly, this is Cardano. This has probably been my favorite cryptocurrency. I own just a tiny little bit of it. I wanted to buy more back here during the previous bear market, but prices really didn't get where I wanted them. I wanted to see them below 20 cents. It kind of formed a base here around 25 cents, and it didn't get cheap enough for me to really load the boat on this. But I wanted to point out that it is well below its high from 2021. It's been underperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum, so it's been kind of a laggard here. Currently at just 96 cents. It would have to rally significantly to break its 2021 high of $3.16. I don't know that it's going to get there before prices peak in this bull market. And then usually once prices peak in the fourth quarter, then they enter a 12-month bear market and on average lose about 70 to 80%, sometimes more, depending on the volatility of that asset. So that's it for now. Have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later.